Hey guys, how are you? Grant right here. I am back here today for another video. Today we are going back to the one and only Morissette. Like I always say, I know so many of you on this channel absolutely adore Morissette, so I'm so happy to return to our reacting to her today. And you guys are in for a treat. Today's reaction request comes from Morisoette, as well as many others here on YouTube, who requested that I react to Morissette's performance of She Used to Be Mine. I have so many requests for this performance in my comments, and I knew we had to get to it today. So we're doing just that, and I know you guys are ready. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we begin today's video, as always, if you're new here, welcome to this community. I'm happy to have you here. If you'd please be so kind, hit the subscribe button. No, smash that subscribe button. There is tons of content coming you don't want to miss. Give the video a thumbs up at the end. Be sure to check my social handles in the drop down box below. And don't forget to check out my merch. I have new merch out. Cool pieces inspired by my own original music that you guys will love. So if you need to spruce up that wardrobe for the summer, check out my merch. Link is in the drop down box below. Now let's get into it.
Doesn't it feel amazing to be in love? Wow! Staray! Ako talaga! Anyways, going back to the, serious Morissette. Not a lot of you guys know that I actually have a little theater background. Back in, I think, 2012, I had my very first musical theater experience being cast for Repertory Philippines production of Disney's Camp Rock the Musical. And I was asked to take the part of Michi Torres, which was portrayed by Demi Lovato in the original movie. Wait, what's that? Ano? Sample? Oh, sige, wait. Char. Parang ako nagkasakit dun. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. Yeah. Yeah, I remember having so much fun, but I really did grow as a performer from that experience, and it was just really priceless. Just imagine just having to remember everything from the blocking, and then we also have choreography, our lines, and then all of those power vocal songs, and not to mention, syempre, kasi we're independent people. We even, like, sometimes most of the people in the theater do their hair and makeup and just do everything themselves backstage. So in my part, I also had to think about just all the quick changes I had to do for the show, and it was crazy. Yeah, I definitely learned so much from that experience and gained so much respect for the theater community. And I am looking forward to hopefully doing it all again someday. Anyways, I would love to sing for you guys a song that's from a newer musical. Well, not very new, but this was actually based on a movie back in the 2000s and was adapted and brought to the theater with music written by Sarah Bareilles. This is She Used to Be Mine from the musical The Waitress.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes a lie just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who'd be reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't allow. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, getting stronger each day. It finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes. That's been good, but she used to be mine. Oh, she used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Woo! Breathtaking. Okay, guys, let me just take a little sip of my coffee here. Now, I was not sure where this performance was going to go. As I've stated in other videos, when artists are in a very intimate setting like this, it could, you never know what to expect. They could completely blow the roof off, or it can be a more scaled back performance. I feel this was the perfect balance of both. We all know Morissette can completely blow the roof off, but she had an incredible amount of restraint in this performance while delivering those moments of, power. The main thing that excelled this performance to complete greatness, in my opinion, is her volume control. I've said this before in other videos. It is very, very difficult when you are belting or you're doing any high note in any register to control your volume, because it requires a lot of experience, and it requires a very big awareness of your instrument. A lot of times, younger singers especially have a problem with this because you're, in my opinion, adrenaline really prohibits the correct use of volume control. When you are pumping with adrenaline, especially when you're a younger singer and you haven't really learned your instrument in and out, it's very, very hard to scale back your volume when you're in the rafters, so to speak. It's almost like, think of like a car or an airplane. Once you start going really, really, really fast, it's very, very hard for you to stop or to slow down. If an airplane is on the runway about to take off and the pilot wants to stop, it's going to be damn near impossible to do so unless you really, really have the skills and the experience and the know-how to do so. And it's the same thing with a singer, with volume control. When you're belting or when you're using your head voice in a very, very powerful manner, it's very hard to scale back. But a very, very technically skilled and experienced singer will know, what they need to do to accomplish that. And Morissette is definitely one of those singers. I love the vulnerability that she was able to show in this performance, and I always love to see these kind of different clips from singers, the more powerful performances than the more vulnerable performances, because it really, really allows you to see two different, completely, opposite sides of a performer, and both of those sides are equally important into the makings of, the full person. Morissette, she just excels in every type of performance. She could be belting it out. She could be, like this in a room, with no microphone or anything, just, showing that vulnerable side of herself, showing that raw, her raw talent. And she completely blows it out of the water no matter what. I feel songs like this are equally as difficult at mastering as, a song that's full on power the whole way through, like I said in other videos, because you really, in my opinion, personally, this kind of performance requires you to, this kind of performance, in my opinion, requires your nerves to be in check. Because if you are nervous in this kind of performance, it's really going to show. When you're belting and you're sort of in a more loud atmosphere regarding vocals, being nervous can be sort of masked in the volume in your belting. But when you're singing a delicate song like this, the nerves are going to, easily come through a lot more so. So you really have to have yourself in check, and you really have to be relaxed, which takes a lot of practice. Like I've said in other videos, Morissette did an absolutely astounding job at that in this performance. And I absolutely loved how she ended this performance. It was incredibly, incredibly delicate. Just executed so masterfully, and like I said, she did not need to overdo it to get the point across in this performance. And like I said, it's a testament to how great of a singer she is. We all know this. She's one of the best. This performance was well worth the wait. I'm so happy we got to visit it today. Please, guys, continue to leave your Morissette requests in my comments. I absolutely love having her on this channel, and thanks again for requesting this performance. Had a great time. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reaction video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. There is tons of content coming you don't want to miss. If you are new here and you want to support this channel, find me on Patreon. Subscribe for a low monthly premium to have inclusive access on content you will not find anywhere else. And or you can leave me a donation via Cash App. Details will be in the drop down box below. You guys know the deal. If you want me to react to something, leave your requests in the comments down below, and I will add them to the lineup. Love you all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Keep the positivity going. We need all we can get in this world. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.